So you'll meet me though, right?
Yeah, I'll mute you right now because people are on. Okay, so I think we'll just wait till about 12:05. We'll let everybody come on in.
Okay, excited.
Very
We
excited.
have some really good things to show today, talk, share. I'm really excited about my nighttime routine to be able to show you exactly what I do. And today the focus is on Dr. Sabog because I have been using Dr. Sabog for the past 10 years. And it is essentially part of my nighttime routine. We have something exciting, or a few
Yeah.
exciting things to share with everyone. I'm
Absolutely.
so excited about it.
Everybody is joining. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
And this is recording, so we will make sure to get this on YouTube later.
Perfect.
And I'll wait about 2 more minutes. We'll share the exciting offers we have today, and then I will let Miriam take it away. We have about an hour, and if anybody does want to ask questions, we welcome them. Just make sure that you're writing to all attendees and panelists, not just the panelists, just so that Celine can also answer, and I will feed Miriam the questions, and then Miriam will answer.
Perfect. So today's a little bit of a switch. I am actually wearing full face makeup because I wanted to share with everybody our new eye kit that we have available for everybody. It's $195.
Launched on Tuesday.
Oh, it launches on Tuesday?
It launched on Tuesday.
Oh, it launched on
Yeah.
Tuesday. Yes, yes. Yeah, it launched on Tuesday. And in here, I'm going to demonstrate to you what I have on my eyes and cheeks. So we have 3 amazing shadows here that are multi-purpose, and they can be used on your cheeks. You can use them on your lips, but definitely your eyes. So to start with, you can see in the middle, in the center, I have pink bronze. Should I show like that? Perfect. And it's actually a nice, beautiful, neutral pink. And I don't know if you can see that part. So beautiful. So I have that in the center. And in my crease, I have rosy apricot. So that's in the crease part there. And on my outer corner, I have sandalwood. So I have it out there and underneath my eye. And I also have rosy apricot on my cheeks and a little bit on my lips I put a little dab of pink bronze on the center here. Yes. And in this kit, so what I really want to talk to everyone about, sorry, excuse me, are my lashes. I used to have the shortest lashes that when I'd want to have a lash lift, they told me no, because they were so short. And I just want everyone to see, you see that?
It's unbelievable.
It really is. So how I was able to create this with commitment, 100%, and diligence, but I remove my eye makeup. So it is part of my beauty routine. I remove my makeup. I use the oil cleanser because I have super sensitive eyes, but you can also use the eye makeup remover. So when you purchase it, we can offer one or the other. But I do use, for me, is the oil cleanser because it really just removes the makeup very effortless and does not sting my eyes. Then I always use the New Lash, which is the star for my lashes. And I've been doing it now, I think it's been about a year. So it's taken its time to be able to create the look of extensions when they're not. So this has really, really worked for me. And I use it in the nighttime and in the morning. Then when I apply my mascara, I always use our primer, our lash primer, and I put it on, very lightly on my lashes. I don't do it on my bottom lashes, but I use, sorry, I should have opened this.
Yeah.
I use our XL. And the XL has,
Actually have an open one right
oh, do you?
beside us.
Okay. The XL has, it's very nourishing, and it has vitamins A and C, and it also has hyaluronic. It has panthenol, which really strengthens the hair. So you can see it has this little curved brush, and it really just hugs your lashes. And you just, I mean, who does not love a full set of lashes that are yours? Me. So you can see, I do that sort of technique where I take the compact, I flip it upside down, and for me, I brush them up like this. So I really get to hug the base of my lashes, and then I move up and out. So it really does lengthen, and it adds volume.
It's pretty shocking how good your lashes are. Like,
Yeah,
it is. It's undeniable. They have.
Can we talk about my
completely
lashes?
transformed. Yeah,
Okay, let's talk about
exactly.
my lashes, you know.
So I just want to call out just before we get into it. Thank you everybody for logging on. If you're watching us live, welcome. If you're watching us after the fact, welcome. So today's masterclass is Miriam sharing a lot of incredible and informative nighttime, evening routines and tips. Of course, shouting out our new makeup kit that Miriam is wearing. This is our highlight kit, which is available on our site. Really excited today. We are going to be talking about a new product launching from Dr. Sabog this Wednesday, May 26th. It is his new Retinol Serum. And when you shop online, gbeauty.com and .ca, and spend $500 on Dr. Sabog, you will receive a complimentary set of trio serums. So these travel size serums by Dr. Sabog, it comes in a trio of 3 serums. They are deluxe, they are incredible. They'll last you at least 3 or 4 weeks of use. And you are able to pre-order and pre-shop the retinol. If you want to just show it, Miriam, so we can see the box. It's behind your serum. Oh, you got it. Perfect. So this product, like I mentioned, it's going to be live on Wednesday. Miriam is going live with Dr. Sabog as well. So you can pre-order it and pre-purchase it today. Your order will ship out on Thursday of next week. And when you spend $500 on Dr. Sabog on our website and in store curbside as well, today you will receive a trio set of Dr. Sabog Deluxe serums. They are valued at $100. Complimentary, like I said, the serums, it's an incredible size. It's almost the size of an essential oil there. It's a really beautiful size, and you get about 3 weeks use. And you can use all of his serums together. That's what's so great about making the cocktail. So Celine will post this in the chat, and it will be, again, it will be all done for you by our e-commerce teams in both Canada and the US, and the orders will be shipped out next week if you pre-purchase the retinol. So Miriam, I'll let you take it away.
Thank you, thank you. And what I'm super excited about before I start is that we have designed this amazing mask brush. You know, I used to always use our foundation brush to put the mask on, and trust me, it was not a smooth application. So we sat down and we created this amazing mask brush, which I also sometimes apply my serums and my my creams, but I will show you that afterwards. So I am going to be applying the retinol today, but we are really going to do a really deep dive with Dr. Sabog, and it's just going to be so, so exciting. And for everybody that knows me, and I did explain this to him about 3 months ago when he had asked me, you know, he wanted me to try it out. I said, you know, Dr. Sabog, I don't wear retinol. And he said, you don't wear retinol? And I said, no, because I have sensitivity to it. And so I received the bottle and I was using it, and I'm going to show you, I am living proof that it works and it does not irritate your skin, and we'll go over all the ingredients in it next week. So I have some really great things here to go through. I have serums, I have tools, I've got some great creams. So we're going to get started, and I just want everyone to know that I have to wash off my makeup now, and you're going to watch me do it. It's not going to be pretty because, you know, since my lashes have grown so much, I'm like addicted to our mascara. So you'll see it's like a clown look, but let's get started. I use the oil cleanser. You can see it. Oh my gosh, can you open that for me? And I do it with these great sponges that we have, and it's available online as well. So let me get started here. Now, the great thing about my routine is that I have surpassed midlife, surpassed it for quite a few years, and I am living proof that what I'm going to show you works. And the great thing is that I have tried and tested, and I combine and I study and I use it, and I'm very, very passionate, and we are the G's, we road test everything before we even have it positioned on our shelves, so that when we say to you, this works, you have the code of trust of G Beauty. So I just want to sort of reiterate that with all the products that we're using. And I just want everyone to know that we have really umbrellaed the 3 areas that everybody really needs to pay attention to. And one is skincare, number 2 is makeup, and number 3 is treatments. So we've covered the trio that you need to have healthy, good skin. And what I always circle back to is the word radiance. And the word radiance means happy, it means healthy, and it means glow. And when I speak to women, and you know, it could be of any age, but particularly the women that what happens, you know, when you hit over 50, over 60, what the glow, it just goes, you know. And so what they're always saying to me is, I'm dehydrated, you know, my skin is dull, it's sagging. There are many words that we can use, but the key word that I keep hearing from them is that they're looking for radiance. And what we're doing today and what we do with our skincare, we always provide a radiance. In our makeup, we're always providing a radiance. In our treatments, we provide a radiance. So that's going to be the thread throughout everything that we do today, and everything we're going to be offering once we're able to reestablish opening up for services. But even when people come and say to me, you know, I want to have a facelift, or I want to have Botox, or I want to have, you know, this treatment, that treatment, I said, amazing. But we have to focus on your skin first, because all those treatments, they'll work for, you know, initially, but to really, really get to your goal, which is 9 out of 10 times a radiance or firmness, we need to start conditioning the skin. So we always start with that. So tonight's routine, I've chosen Dr. Sabog's red line, and he created and designed this red line to really provide.
What do you mean by red?
Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
This one is the neck lift, and this is the youth serum, which I'll tell you briefly, and I will also tell Dr. Sabog about how we first met, was through youth serum. So he created and designed this line to provide age maintenance. And I really, truly believe in that, because here I go again, living proof, right? It's all about age maintenance. And I'm here, not even for you, I'm here with you. And we will achieve our goals together, because I really live and breathe what we do here. It's part of who we are. Okay, I'm just delaying taking off my makeup PS because I just love the way it looks. But here we go. Is everybody watching? So this is what I do. And I just massage it in. It also has jojoba oil, and jojoba oil is a natural oil that we naturally produce in our bodies So it gets very happy when it sees it within and on top. What's that, the Joker?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's very satisfying to watch someone else take off their makeup, I have to
Oh.
say.
Okay, I'm going to get in for another.
I also want to say the oil cleanser is great for those with oily skin. The
Mhm.
concept that oil pulls oil, it really does apply with this particular product. It, like, for me, the big thing is that it takes off all my makeup, but it also helps to balance my oily skin.
All my beautiful shadows, my sandalwood, my pink bronze, my apricot rosy, my eyebrows. Can't wait to do them.
Nicole is saying she recently tried the oil cleanser. It was a gift in her last order and she absolutely loves it.
Thank you, Nicole.
Yeah, and everybody loves the sponges.
Oh, I love the sponges. Okay. So today I'm also going to show you what tools I use as well, but I'm going to really focus on a step by step. Okay. You can see how well our concealer works. Okay, so I'll just put this over here. Perfect. Okay, my next step would be, and I'm just going to show you, but I'm not going to do it because I want to be able to spend the time effectively with you. I would then use the Dr. Sabog, his Rose de Vie cleanser, which I've been using for years, and it's very, very hydrating. So the step of what we're trying to achieve today is the radiance. It's about hydration. It's not about stripping the skin. And one of the things that I noticed immediately when I was trying the Retinol where did that go? The Night Repair. Is that it felt like the Rose de Vie serum. It's really, really nurturing because it has the vitamin E in it. It has squalene from a plant. It has rose. It has coconut. It's all amazing products, ingredients that he used. So this is the cleanser. Well, I'll do a little bit. And I always tap, tap. And one thing that I want to really communicate with you is that what we do with ourselves, if it's out or inwardly, it needs to be enjoyable. And you need to really enjoy doing it, otherwise you won't do it. And so the products that I'm using today, they're very, very enjoyable. They smell great, they feel great, they don't tingle. So it's really important that it's a happy application because we want a happy result. We want our skin to be happy. Okay.
Also that you made a nice moment with your robe and your headband. These things enhance the experience.
100%, 100%. So I've cleansed my face and it feels really, really, it feels really good. It feels very, very hydrated. One, I would like to share with everybody, I've been using Dr. Sabog's products for the past 10 years. Of course, he has added to his collection, but around 10 or 11 years ago, I was in Barney's and I saw this beautiful display of red bottles, and it really caught my eye, and I went over and the person was telling me about the Supreme maintenance, and then I saw the word used, serum and neck. So I thought, okay, let me find out about this, and the next day I went back and I purchased it, and it was more expensive then, and I just said, okay, I'm convinced that this will really help me. And the first ingredient is resveratrol, and that is something that we naturally produce, and it really holds our muscles together. So I thought, okay, if my inner body does that, then I need my topical, my epidermis to do it as well. So I purchased it about 11 years ago, and it is the one product that I use consistently because it has vitamin C and it has everything you need. If a client says to me, I just want to buy one product, I feel very confident, and I feel, you know, that we are the expert to advise that client you to get this. And this bottle should last you a good 3 to 4 months, because you don't need a lot. You just need 2 drops like that, and you can apply it all over your face. I'll put it on my hands because we're going to do a mask now.
Can I try opening the blinds so it's
Sure.
bright on your skin?
Sure.
Just let me know.
Okay. So I go between the a few masks, but I do use the skin perfecting mask, and I also use the hydrating Rose de Vie mask. That's fine. Yeah, perfect.
There we go.
Okay.
It's a little brighter.
Yeah, perfect. Good.
We're live.
And I'm going to show you how I apply the mask. So I use our palette, which I use for makeup, I use for skincare, and I do use our new brush, which I love. So I will demonstrate this. And I go all over my face. So this mask, it really does detox the skin, but there are no acids in it. There is clay, and it helps just remove any clogged pores. It also helps even out the skin. And by doing that, it adds radiance. So you see how we're swinging back that word? It's really feels so minty on the face, so it really revives and replenishes the skin. So it goes on very, very evenly. And you can take this down to your neck and to your chest. It really helps tighten the skin as well, because once you declog your pores, your skin becomes firmer and it strengthens. You know, this is all about strengthening your barrier. This does not go around your eyes. So I used, it was only like a pea size.
Right, Mag is saying that maybe she puts too much product because yours looks so thin, but I use a very thick layer.
Yeah, I don't use, if your skin is oilier than mine, then I would probably use a little bit more, but it's not necessary, you know, and that's why I like the brush. The brush really helps distribute it evenly. And so I actually leave it on, this on for a while. I've gone grocery shopping with it because it does fade into your skin when you have a sort of a lighter touch on it. Sometimes what I'll do is, while this is on, I will put the Rose de Vie mask on.
So yeah, we do have a few questions coming in
Okay.
about the skin perfecting mask being suitable for a dry, sensitive skin. So I guess the way that you are applying it would be the way.
Sensitive, absolutely, you can use it. As I said, there are no acids in there. There's nothing active. It's just the kaolin clay. What's the other?
There is a bit of salicylic in the mask.
There, a little bit.
Yeah.
It's very, yeah, it's not top, it's one of the latter parts. But I would definitely, I have sensitive skin, but I do use it once a week just to declog my pores. And the other question was dry. So you know, this is not it's not an active exfoliant. So if you're dry and sensitive, I would definitely recommend to use the Rose de Vie mask for sure, 100%, because you will get the rose, which is very healing, and you'll get the benefit of the hyaluronic in it. So I just tap a little bit underneath my eye, and I always go right on my eye bone. This is a mask that I do go to sleep with many times, and I mix it with the Rose de Vie serum. Okay. Now I'm just going to, so this I would leave on, you can leave it on as long as you want, definitely 3 to 5 minutes, and then you can just rinse it off. I'm going to use the towel. And your face feels really refreshed.
And just so everyone knows, this towel has hot water on it. So I think someone was asking if you were wiping it off dry, but there is water.
No, sorry about that. So you can see.
I can bring the
Yeah,
computer a little
okay,
closer.
because I just want everyone to see that glow. I always see it after I finish this. Yeah. And it also helps with the even out the the skin tone. Okay, so I would let that sit for a while and just pat my face. Before I apply my nighttime retinol, I'd like to just go over a few things with you, some tools. So I love gadgets. I feel in between facials when we did have it, it's really important to maintain on a day-to-day basis the upkeep and to really help along the services that you are having. So my favorite is the Gold Bar. As I say to everyone, it is not plastic surgery, but I will tell you it has really made a difference on my skin and my muscles and the jowls. I have been using it, I think about 5 years now, and I use it morning and night. And I'm going to demonstrate how I use the Gold Bar. In the mornings, I love to keep my gua sha tool in the fridge. And again, I really, I'll show you with the serum, but I really use our gua sha. So I do my nose, I go up to my eyebrow, into my eye bone, I go along my cheeks and along my jawline. Oh, so it feels so good. So I didn't have any serum on there. The other tool or gadget, what you want to refer to, is the new face. I really find a difference when I use this. It's a microcurrent device, so it really does help with stimulating the collagen and the elasticity. And it is not radio frequency, but it does deliver. If it's used constantly, you will see a difference. You can do one side to the other and you yourself can see the difference of it. But I do use it and it does make a difference. So I wouldn't be saying it if it didn't. And it is a microcurrent action, so it does tighten the muscles up. So this is another tool that I use. And I'm in love with our mineral air. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit all over my face before I put on the serum, because I just took off the mask. So I keep this with me at my desk, in the bathroom, and sometimes I bring it to my side table in my bedroom just before I go to sleep, just to emulsify all my serums. It's really important. So this has hyaluronic, it has niacinamide, which helps with brightening the skin. It's very good for sensitive skin. And I carry this with me all over. It's amazing. And it just turns off when that section stops. So this is the mineral air. And it leaves your face feeling like it's just had a blast of oxygen. It's amazing. So I will demonstrate. I will actually use the Serum Repair. I'm going to put a little bit on my face. Oh, I forgot to talk about the steamer, because usually I'll put the steamer on.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll pat this on.
Maybe for your next masterclass, we can do like an at-home facial with Miriam.
And I pat it underneath my eyes. So this is collagen and hyaluronic. Again, it really is very helpful to always apply on top of your skin. I know sometimes women will say to me, oh, you know, there's no point. And I always say to them, do you eat? And they say to me, yes. And I said, so you're feeding your body? And they go, yes, I do. I feed my body. I said, so we need to feed your skin. And that's what is really important, to constantly feed your skin. Hyaluronic, vitamin C, niacinamide. You know, I'm going to show you how to do the retinol. Creams are really important, but serums really do penetrate underneath the epidermis, and they do go to the dermis level. So I always like to do a serum and a cream together. So I'm just going to demonstrate how I use the gold bar. And I do press a little firmer underneath my jawline, because I want them to know I mean business. And I go a little gentler underneath my eye. I'll go in the corner. I'll go on my forehead, in the corner of my eye. And I like to go on top of my lips. And I go on my neck. I also do my chest. This helps open everything up, because we don't want to keep all that tension inside of us. We want to open the door and let it out.
Kimberly is saying that you mentioned the youth serum does have vitamin C. Would that replace the need for vitamin C?
No, you know, if we're working towards that goal of brightness, radiance, vitamin C really does, they're the great propellers of it. But sometimes there are people, women, who will say to me, I just want to buy one item. And so I do recommend this, because it does have, I think is it 93 different ingredients in it, and one of them is vitamin C, but it is in amongst other ingredients. So it all depends what your needs are and what your goals are. And that's where we, G Beauty, are the expert. We really listen and hear, and we deliver the value that you came in and you're speaking to us about, and even more. So I'm so used to using vitamin C. I do use Dr. Sabog's vitamin C. I use Dr. Sturm's vitamin C. I use CE Ferulic. And I have been, so CE Ferulic I've been using, we've been open 16 years almost, so I've been using it 19 years. I've been using CE Ferulic, and you can see really up close that the skin is even, and I do have, you know, a brightness to it, and there is, you know, a nice glow to it. So, you know, let's see, you can come in and we can speak about it, but I wouldn't say replace it. Okay, the retinol. As I said, you know, it's when I was presented by it to try it out for about 2 months, I was at first a little reluctant. So we at G Beauty, we really road test everything. And I thought, to really road test retinol, I have to be 100% sure that it's going to work, because I was somebody that didn't use it. And I was able to achieve certain goals using different products and serums and SPF. And I was very diligent about that. And also, you know, having our services all the time. And so it was something that I thought, okay, I'm going to try it on my face because that's where my sensitivity is. And I was blown away because the next morning, or even when I was applying it, there was no irritation. And I did it for about 3 weeks without putting anything on when I used it. So I wanted to make sure that there was no irritation, there was no redness, there was no drying, there was no flaking, which does sometimes occur with retinol. And to start off, if you have not been a retinol user, I would start off as once a week, and then I would build up to 3 times a week. I use it between 3 and 5 times a week, but I would definitely keep it to build up once a week. But where I really noticed it, I thought, okay, hands. So I thought, let me see how it will work with skin that, not that you neglect, but you don't pay as much attention to. So for me, it was the center, this part here. So if we all look at our hands, sometimes it's very, very drying in there, and there are no glands in your hands. That's why, you know, one can say, oh, you know, I'm aging in my hands, or I'm aging on my neck or around my eyes, is because we don't have glands there. And I thought this would be a perfect, because I always do my neck, my chest, my face, and I thought this was perfect. And although I put hand cream on, you know, I'm really concentrating, but I noticed it in there. I was quite dry. So you can see
If you hold them like
that.
easier. Yeah.
Okay. It really took away all the lines there. Now, it didn't plump it. It plumped it a bit, but we have to be very realistic here. What happens, you know, as we age, we then, the skin gets very thin, your veins get a little bit more protruding, and there's loss of collagen. So I'm going to show you how much I used. This is a nice new bottle, because I used mine. So my bottle lasted about 3 months. So 1, 2. And I always do it up right away, because I also, okay, perfect. So I don't know if you can see. So I do little droppings, and then on my hands. And I avoid the eye area. Too much on my. So I really massage it into my hands. One thing you need to note is that when you're using your retinol, you do not use any acids or vitamin C with it. It's not a combination that you do. And then I go behind my ears and on my chest. You could use another 2 drops, which I do sometimes. And it is like having hyaluronic and Rose de Vie on your face. It's so beautiful. And you actually do wake up with the glow. So there we go. Okay. While that's absorbing, I'm going to use the Dr. Sabog Eye Supreme. This is my eye cream that I've been using for many years. And I just want to show you. So you need just to press down that button there. And that's all you need. Okay. I take it, and I take the ball, and I start here. I go inwards on my eye bone into the inner corner and around my eyebrow. And I go back.
If I could just talk while you're doing
Sure.
that, Mag has a great question. So vitamin C and retinol are not meant to be mixed together. So you always want to do your vitamin C in the morning, your concentrated vitamin C in the morning, and then your retinol at night. When they are mixed together or layered one on top of each other, they actually cancel each other out. They don't marry well. But when you're using retinol at night, like Miriam has been explaining, we're basically forcing this collagen and cell renewal. So in the morning, we want to protect that new beautiful skin and those cells with vitamin C. So you do want to always keep them separate. In the youth serum, like Miriam said, there is the resveratrol, there's anti-aging peptides. And so those work well on top of the retinol because it's not a pure concentrated vitamin C.
You can see how I take about 2 minutes, and you could see how I really roll this roller applicator all around my eyes. I've gone into the inner corner. And what happens, and what did happen to me before, is that I created these little puffy pockets in the inner corner, and I don't have them anymore. So it is a tribute to the roller and also having it hydrated and the gold bar. And then after I'm finished, I just do a very light sweep right under my eye. So, and then what I can do, so on the nights that I don't, and I'll do it on me, but don't do it. I wouldn't recommend doing it the first time you try retinol. I take the roller and I go around my mouth. So my skin, okay. My skin is conditioned. Okay, perfect. Sometimes what I do after that, I just take a little bit more of the mineral air mist, give myself a little bit of replenishing. When you use the retinol, you could use it on its own and go to sleep because it'll be very hydrating for you. But I do like to use the Supreme Night Secret. And Dr. Sabog created this to work. You can see that I really use it a lot. It works at night when the skin is at rest. So I use that much. And again, same application, and then it becomes a habit. And I really take my time applying it. I go behind my ears and underneath my jawline.
Your skin looks so great.
Mm-hmm. So you can see how radiant it looks, and there's a glow. Okay. You can also use this on your neck because it is a face and neck cream, but I am going to use the neck cream because I've been using it now for so many years, and I have found it really has helped with hydration. Again, when the skin is not hydrated, it becomes very dry and not happy. Your skin will tell you when it's happy. It'll glow and there'll be radiance. Okay, my next step I always do is Dr. Sabog's hand cream and his lip balm. His lip balm also has rose in it, and it has anti-aging factors in it. So I take a little bit, I use this morning and night after our sugar lip scrub, and I put it all over my mouth and the inner corners. I go on top and I massage it in. It actually feels so plumping. It has shea butter in it as well. And I do apply the high maintenance hand cream by Dr. Sabog at night over the retinol. So I really massage it in. I go into the inner part of your hand. I do the knuckles.
Elizabeth, Miriam just applied this Dr. Sabog lip balm.
Mhm.
It's relatively new. I think we launched it last month. It's my favorite.
So the next day, if you just want to apply something after wearing the retinol, I highly recommend that you use the Sun City or use a sunblock that you have. But I like the Sun City because it has zinc in it. It also has light protection in it, but it's a thicker formulation. I probably used it all up. Sorry about that. You want to try? This is mine from home. Okay, I used it up.
Yeah.
I use it a lot.
An excellent,
Yeah.
It's an excellent one.
There you go. And we have a few variations of sunblock. If you wanted something a little bit more sheer, a little bit more silkier, we have that. And what else was there I was going to talk about? Sorry.
The array.
Yeah, the array. I take 2 tablets of the Calm. It has magnesium in it, and I forget, but it has
Passion flower. I
Passion
think there's
flower.
also
Yeah.
tip of
See,
my
I use
tongue.
it too. I've used it.
Valerian root.
Oh yes, valerian root. That's what
Yeah.
it was. So I take 2 of these just before I go to sleep, and it just like calms me. Of course, I have my nighttime practices, but I'll do what I need to do to feel very, very relaxed, because I want my mind to be happy. I want my skin to be happy. I want you to be happy. I actually pray for everybody every night, so I've got you covered that way. And just before I go to sleep, I use the lavender Vitruvi. How do you pronounce it?
Vitruvi.
Vitruvi. And I just pat it into the palm of my hands. I breathe it in.
We have one going right now as well. Like the
Oh, that's why I feel so relaxed.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Kimberly's asking if the Sun City can act as a moisturizer. She did try
Yes.
it and fills it.
100%.
Yeah.
So what I was going to say, what I've done, because when I was doing my road testing, a few times in the mornings, what I would do is I would use the Serum Repair, because we're working on strengthening the collagen, the elasticity with the retinol. And if you're doing it to minimize your pores, this is oil-free and it is water-based, so it really does hydrate the skin without the oil. So I put 2 drops of this over my face, and then I use the Sun City. I use the Sun City a lot. It is a thicker application, but I like it because it's very moisturizing. So it's really wardrobing what you have. But what is really important is that you come to us because we're the experts. And as I said, we have covered the 3 pillars. We've covered skincare, and as I said, no matter what your plans are, we have to take care of your skin. Our makeup provides a radiance and a glow and a hydration. It's really the best in the world. And our treatments are hands down. They've transformed my skin. So, and we have the tools to support all that, but most importantly is that we're the experts, and we have tested everything. Our test kitchen for products, for services, for makeup, it's unbelievable that we provide.
4 of us with 4 different skin and concerns as a result.
And I'm over 60. Way over 60. So, I am living proof that it works. And what that means is that I've gone through the steps. So I'm sitting here and I'm saying to you, if we do this together, and you do your part at home, I guarantee you we're going to achieve what your wishes are and what your goals are. So, and then there's, your demographic who, you have oilier skin than myself, and you know what to do with that, and
Absolutely.
Natalie's skin and Celine's skin. So it's 4 great, great chefs in the kitchen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do you want to just also just show how you apply the new lash, just because you just did your whole nighttime routine?
Yes, of
And then-
course.
Elizabeth says you look amazing.
The check's in the mail, Elizabeth.
Exactly.
So I lean into the mirror and I just go, it's almost like applying eyeliner. That's how I do it.
Amazing class.
But that mascara as well
Yeah.
is pivotal my lashes.
So to remind everybody,
Mhm.
this new retinol from Dr. Sabog launches on the 26th, so this coming Wednesday. So you can pre-order it, shop it now on the website, and your order will ship out next week. When you spend $500 on Dr. Sabog on our website or at our curbside, you will get a trio set of his deluxe serums, which are valued at $100. You'll be getting it complimentary. And we can't wait because next week Miriam is going to go live with Dr. Sabog and hear right from the doctor's mouth how this product was formulated and how Miriam was part of the beginning road test. So really exciting. And we are very honored for everybody watching. This will be on our YouTube channel this afternoon. And we will be sending out an email probably in the next couple of hours with all of the products that Miriam spoke about. And again, reiterating the incredible gift with purchase. So thank you all so, so much.
And we're not only here for you, but we're here with you.
Yes, it's
and
true.
I really pray that I was able to deliver not only knowledge to you, but happiness and joy, and to make this as pleasurable as I experience when I do it.
Amazing. And we hope you all have a really beautiful weekend, and we will see you next time.
God bless.
Thank you guys so, so much.